Hello dear students of class 10th, welcome to geography class. I hope all of you are fit and healthy. Students, in this video I shall be continuing with the 6th chapter from your geography book, that is manufacturing industries. Students, in the previous video I completed the fertilizer industry, and in this video I shall start with the next mineral based industry, that is cement industry. Now students, let me tell you that this industry is growing at a very rapid scale in our country. Now what is the reason? Why is this industry growing? Because everybody wants development, everybody wants to build their own house. So if we want to build something, if we want to do any kind of construction work, what is required? Cement is required. This is the basic raw material for any construction activity. It may be construction of road, bridges, houses, buildings, anything. For any construction work, this is the basic raw material that is required. So that is why cement industry is prospering, it is growing in our country. Because infrastructure development has to be there. Everybody wants good infrastructure, good quality infrastructure. So for that, this industry is growing at a very rapid scale. Now students, this industry, when it comes to the raw materials, this industry requires heavy and bulky raw materials like limestone, silica. These raw materials are required. I hope you remember the classification while I was explaining you the classification of industries. There was one more classification regarding classification of industries on the basis of weight, on the basis of bulkiness. So this is a bulky industry. Cement is required in huge quantity, and the weight is also very heavy. It means it is not light in weight, it is heavy. So this is a heavy and bulky industry. Alright. Now if I talk about the location, that where this industry is situated, then let me tell you that cement industry is basically situated, or mostly it is situated in coastal areas. For example, Gujarat. So you will find cement industries located in the coastal areas. Now why are they located in the coastal areas, around the coastal areas? Because of the easy accessibility to Gulf countries, so that cement can easily be exported to the Gulf countries via sea routes. That is why most of the cement industries are located near the coastal areas. Because you know what, because in Gulf countries cement is in great demand. So that is why it is exported via sea routes. Okay. Now let me tell you the first cement plant that was established in our country. So the first cement plant was established in Chennai in 1904. So please remember this point. So students, these one-liners, they are very important because they may come in your examination for 1 mark. So you need to remember these points. Students, initially this cement industry was not so developed, and in order to develop this industry, the government brought several reforms. See, earlier the government was very strict with regard to the price. The price was strictly controlled by the government, and distribution was also not there. But after that, since this industry was not growing well initially, so the government decided to bring certain reforms for the growth of this industry, so that our economy could prosper. And then the government decontrolled the price and distribution was there. And when the government decontrolled the price, that means when the government was not so strict, liberalization came, and after liberalization, privatization came. Many private companies, many private houses, they started to invest in this industry, and as a result of which you can see the capacity of this industry grew so well. And if I talk today, then today this industry has a very good position. The productivity, this industry, this is You know students, this industry is doing very well in terms of production as well as export, and is providing excellent returns to our country. It is boosting our economy. So that is why the government decided that okay, we will decontrol the price, so that private individuals, private companies, private firms could invest, and hence the company could grow, and this only happened. So I hope this industry is clear to everybody. Now students, we shall move to the next industry, that is automobile industry. Students, before I explain you this automobile industry, let me ask you something. Do you want your own scooty, your own bike? Everybody wants. Everybody wants to have their own vehicle, scooty, bikes, cars, everything. Now this scooty, bikes, car, everything, they come under what? They come under transportation. So this industry, automobile industry, it provides base for the transport system. Transportation of not only the passengers, that means not only the human beings, but also for goods. If I talk about railways, railways is also an example of this. We travel, transportation, railway comes under transportation. It is a medium to be transported. Now in trains, the human beings, that means we also travel, and goods are also transported from one city or one state to another, right? So automobile industry plays a vital role in the growth and development of transport industry. If automobile industry will not be there, if automobile industry will not work in an efficient manner, then it will hamper our growth, because we measure our growth by these things: cars, bikes. If we own a bike, if we have a car, we feel that oh, we are at a well-off place, our standard of living is improved. So our life is determined with the help of these industries. So these industries play a vital role in the growth and development of us, and the growth and development of our economy, of our country, the prosperity of our country. Now students, you know, earlier this industry was not doing very well. Why? Because of strict control of the government. Initially the government had strict control on this industry, as a result of which positive results could not be achieved. So the government thought to liberalize. You must have heard about this word liberalization. What is this liberalization? A very important term. Liberalization means loosening of government control. Liberalizing, being liberal, being less severe, that is called liberalization. So earlier the government policies were very strict, price control was there, everything was in the hands of the government. But later on the government did liberalization, and as a result of which privatization came. More and more companies, more and more individuals, they started to invest in certain industries. Now students, if more industries will come, if more people will start investing, what will happen? It will be more competitive, competition will increase. If competition will increase, then everybody wants to be in the market, everybody wants to earn profit, everybody wants to have good rapport with the customers, with the market. So customers will be attracted, or customers will be there with them only when they supply good quality products. So if quality products will not be there, the customers will definitely not be attached to that company, right? So before liberalization, before privatization, only one or two companies were there. So the customers hardly had any option. But after privatization, more and more companies came, more and more individuals started to invest, competition increased, and the quality of goods also improved. So this improved this industry, this automobile industry. It also attracted foreign direct investment. The foreign companies, they began to invest in our country. For example, Earlier only Maruti was there, but after that so many companies came like Ford, Hyundai, Tata, Ford, cut this line, Tata. 1 minute. I'm saying that line again, foreign direct investment. And you know students, this attracted FDI, that is foreign direct investment. The foreign companies, they began to invest in our country. Like initially only Maruti was there, or one or two more companies were there in our country. But later on, with privatization, with liberalization, more and more foreign companies began to invest in our country. Now you see Ford, Hyundai and several other companies are there. So this liberalization and privatization, this is very important. This was very important for our country, for the rebirth of our country. So this resulted in the growth of automobile industry. Now you see so many cars, there are so many companies of cars, of bikes, scooties. There are several companies, Honda, Hero Honda and several others. So this actually boosted our economy, and as a result of which this industry, the automobile industry, it performed brilliantly, and even now it is performing very well in our country. So I hope that all the points related to this topic are clear to everybody. Now let me tell you about the location, that where this industry is located in our country. So this industry is located in many parts of our country. For example, it is located around Delhi, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Kolkata, Lucknow, Indore, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, Bangalore and several others. So this has a very wide scope and this is growing brilliantly. It is attracting foreign investors, and as a result of which our economy is growing and developing. So I hope this topic is clear to everybody. All the points related to automobile industry is clear to everybody. Now students, let's move to the last mineral based industry, that is information technology and electronics industry. So this is the last mineral based industry that I am going to explain you. Now when it comes to information technology, that is IT and electronics, that means we have to study about the software sector and the sector related to electronical products. See, we are greatly surrounded by this IT technology. Cut this line. See students, we are actually surrounded, our life is surrounded by information technology and electronics. You are able to watch this video because of this industry, because of the software, because of the mobile phone or the laptop you have. See, this industry, this offers a wide variety of products, from calculators to laptops, mobile phones, television, everything. Whatever you see around, you will find that majority of the things that you have, they are related to this industry, that is IT and electronics industry. Software, very important. We cannot imagine our life without these products. Can you imagine your life without this? And if I talk about this crucial time, just now we faced the second phase of coronavirus, COVID-19, in which mobile phones, laptops, they were a boon to us. They were I'm saying again. Students, can you imagine your life without electronics, without IT? It's not literally possible. If I talk about the recent time that we faced, the COVID-19 period, that time schools were shut down, everything was closed. So how could you study? How did you study? You studied with the help of mobile phones, with the help of laptops. So this industry is a boon to us. It is very helpful. It has made our life easy. It has made our life simple. And we are greatly surrounded with these products. and without this we cannot imagine our life. Students, if I talk about this industry, that is IT and electronics industry, then let me tell you about Bangalore, because Bangalore plays a very important role in this industry. You know why? Because Bangalore is called as the electronic capital of our country. See, as Delhi is the political capital, so Bangalore is the electronic capital of our country, and it is also called as the Silicon Valley. Why Bangalore is called as the electronic capital? Because of the maximum concentration of industries in Bangalore. You will find most of the IT industries, you will find most of the electronic industries in Bangalore. If a person is an engineer, you will find that there is a maximum chance of that person to be working in Bangalore or somewhere near to Bangalore. So Bangalore is actually a hub of software, of the industries. It has maximum industries. All right. Now student, it's not that only it's not that in only Bangalore all the industries are located. There are several other places also in our country where the IT industries and the electronic industry is located. For example, in Mumbai, in Delhi, in Hyderabad, Pune, Kolkata, Lucknow, Chennai, Coimbatore. These are the places where you will find the IT and electronics industry. Students, you know, there are 60 active software technology parks in our country. Now, what is this software technology park? See, there are a cluster of software export units in which software technology companies develop and export computer software and other professional services. They are actually a cluster, means a collection of software export units where majority of the work related to software and electronics is done. All right. And students, if I talk about its contribution to employment generation, then let me tell you that the contribution of this sector to employment generation is very satisfactory. It is providing employment to great number of individuals, and you know, 30% of the people employed in this sector are women. That means it is providing excellent results. It is the contribution of this sector, that means the service sector, it is actually providing services, that means the third sector of our economy. So the contribution of this sector to GDP is also the maximum among all the three sectors of the economy. So the results are very much satisfactory. So I hope all the points related to this sector are clear to everybody. Now students, in the next video I shall be explaining you about the industry. I am saying it again. So students, I have explained you all the industries, agro based industries also and mineral based industries also. Now see, industries are very important for the growth and development of the economy for the country, but it has a negative effect also. The industrial growth, this has a negative impact. Negative impact on what? Negative impact on our environment. There is industrial pollution. Pollution has grown over years, and also environmental degradation, which I shall be explaining you in the next video. So thank you so much students for watching this video, and I'll meet you in the next video with the next topic, that is industrial pollution and environmental degradation. Till then, thank you so much. Stay safe and do take very good care of yourselves. Thank you.